Alright, another vlog, everybody. I want to discuss basically a message I received very recently about the fact that all I do is review Essie, Maxpedition, and 511. I'd like to explain why those three brands you see often on my channel and how I go about picking items to review and what you can expect to see in the future, I guess. Let's talk about that now. Alright, so why do I have, someone said all you own are Essie knives, which isn't the case. Falk Nevin, Benchmade, Cold Steel, two more Cold Steel upstairs, a couple Spyderco, but I do primarily stay with Essie. The reason for that is I used to sell gear. I used to have a tactical gear website and I sold gear. What you're going to mostly see on my channel is stuff that not only that I know and trust pretty much with my life, that I personally like, I personally can afford. I will review other brands. I will review other brands, manufacturers, and so on. But this is the thing. Out of roughly 140 videos, I would say 130 of them are mine. My own stuff that I purchased, I bought, that is mine. Give or take 10 or so, out of 140 videos, roughly 10, give or take, are items that were given to me, donated to me for review. I get requests, not a lot, but I get requests. Companies will contact me and say, hey, we like your videos, we want to send you something. Because as you know and I know, it's good marketing for them. Me personally, let's say I want a new knife, right? I will obviously go to Benchmade. I'm going to see what Benchmade says about the Benchmade Triage, or Essie says about the SE5 or whatever. But then from there, because all you're going to hear is good, right? They're not going to tell you the bad, or they're not going to show you bad most of the time. I go to YouTube. I trust the people on YouTube. And when you're watching the video and the knife being used for exactly what I intended for, or what it was intended for, that is the best marketing there is. And then at the end of the video I can say, hey, look, I got this from this guy. Go check him out. Great guy, great girl, great site, fair prices, and so on. Why not? For the most part, the stuff you see, it's all mine, but I bought, it's mine. I don't have a lot of money. My channel doesn't make me a lot of money. So when I buy something, there's so much, trust me, my want list is huge. There's so much that I want that instead of buying another knife, similar to the 5 or the 4 or the Falk Nevin, or I just recently picked up a Benchmade, I try to get other stuff that I don't have, you know. A lot of my Maxpedition I've had for years because I used to sell it. I know it, I trust it, it's a fantastic brand. Regardless of whether it's made out of the country or not, it's a great brand. And I like it, and it serves my purpose. Somebody recently sent me some stuff this past year in 2014, and he wanted to send me, he sells a lot of 511 Tactical. I wasn't a big fan of 511 Tactical. He said, listen, it's not what it used to be. Let me send you some 511 Tactical items. I said, okay. Well, I'm happy you did. I like them and I use them. They're very good. They're up there with Maxpedition. Still made out of the country, but fantastic quality, and I like, there's a lot about them that Maxpedition has, and there's things about Maxpedition that they don't have, but they pair off together. Great. I have a lot of gear. Somebody not too long ago told me that you know, called me a sellout. Let me tell you what I do. I've contacted a couple brands or manufacturers, say, hey, I really like your stuff. Let me do some reviews for you. A couple of them, maybe, let's say 5. 3 of the 5 said, ah, all right, cool. And we have a great relationship now. 2 or 3 or several said, nah, I don't think so. Okay, you know, that doesn't bother me. When that happens, or if a company contacts me, which does happen on a regular basis, I will say, all right, you know, I'll look at your stuff. And I do some research. I look at the company. I look at as much as I can find out about them. And then when I get the product, and this has happened several times and very recently, if I get it, if it's crap, I'm not going to show it to you. I don't want to talk crap about a company. I don't want to shit on them if they send me a product, because that's going to hurt them. And I know maybe I should be bringing it to you saying, hey, look out for this company. You know, not everything is made for everybody. If it's not something I want to use, that I trust, I will certainly trust my life with, then I'm not going to show you. I don't want to, again, crap on a company's product. I will tell them, you know, I got it, I looked at it, I'm not too pleased with it, I'll be honest with you. I don't want to lie to my subscribers, and the review isn't going to be very, very good. Many of them say, don't worry about it, thank you for your honesty, keep it. And then several times they said, all right, just send it back to me. I received a box of flashlights, different kinds of flashlights from China. Now, as you know, all the big brands, good brands come out of China. They're good stuff. There's, you know, Phoenix, Olight, what's the other one? Crap. Anyway, there's a lot of good brands all out of China. ThruNite, that's it, ThruNite. Great, I have their flashlights in my bag. This company sent me some flashlights and they were terrible. I mean, terrible. One broke just taking the thing, I mean, literally fell apart in my hand. I told them, you know what, I can't review this, I'm sorry. They just said keep them or do whatever you want with them. I don't even remember the name of that company, but so that's what I do. If a company contacts me, I will do a little research. I find out about this stuff. I say, sure, send it. I'll get it. I'll look it over. I'll do a little bit of testing myself off camera, and then if I really like it, I'm going to use it for a while. Then I show you. Sometimes I'll do like an introductory, say, hey, look, like a teaser video, but then I'll do the full review later. If I get it, again, if I get it and it's shit, I don't bring it to you. I just rather not do it. A lot of the stuff that I buy, most of the stuff I buy myself. Again, I don't have a lot of money, so I buy what I need. I would love to bring you every single Essie and every single brand remotely like Essie that could, excuse me, that you could compare to a number 5 or the 4 or, oh my God, or the Azula. Sorry about that. But I can't afford to do that. So instead of having, every time I have some money, instead of having 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these, I'd rather get one of the, and you know, I'd rather have this. And then maybe I'll buy a new folder. And then maybe I'll buy a new pouch. Or I'll buy a new sheath. You know, different stuff. At one time I actually, because I was selling knives, I was selling Essie knives on my gear site. I did have the entire Essie line. At the time, my thinking was if I don't use it, I don't want it. And I couldn't use all of them at the same time, obviously. There was a couple items that I wasn't using, someone else really wanted them, or somebody, and I said, you know what, I let it go for cheap. Let it get some use, because that's what they're made for. They're not made to be sitting on a wall or in a shelf, in a box or whatever, you know, a drawer, your desk drawer. They're made to be out and getting dirty and scuffed up and whatever, you know, creating memories and having a good time. So I just wanted to briefly tell you that. I will never, of course I want gear. Of course if somebody says, hey look, we got some really cool stuff we want to send you, I'll check it out, you know. And if it's good and it's something I can use and it's good quality, then I will bring it to you. If I get it, again, I hate to just keep going to saying the same thing. If I get it and it looks terrible, I'm not going to show you. I don't just take it for the sake of taking it. Ah, all right, I'll take, you know, I don't do that at all. I like good quality gear. You can get good quality gear middle of the road. I think $100, give or take, for a knife is good. I don't have $300 for a knife. I just don't. At the same time, are there a lot of, this would be to me considered a large knife, a survival knife, the Essie No. 5. $150, $130 I've seen it for about roughly $120 used. Great knife. I will have this forever. I really will. And their warranty is almost the best in the business. Cold Steel, they make some really tough quality stuff. Cheap. The prices are fairly cheap. I do have some of their, I have a folder, I have another folder and a fixed blade upstairs. They do get some use, but I have a tendency to fall back on what I know works and will always be there for me and I could trust my life with. And yeah, so as far as me selling out, no, I don't do that. I'm not going to bring you something and say how great it is when I know it's not. And that to me is selling out. Am I going to take something if a company wants to send me something? Of course I'm going to. Why would I not? Am I going to show you if it's good quality, there's a good price, and they got good customer service? And I will do that. I will call them. We'll talk on the phone. Are they great guys? If the guy is, sorry for the language, an asshole, and really doesn't know how to run his business and treat his customers well, then you know what? I'm probably not going to show you. Yeah, so anyway, that's it, everybody. Thank you for watching this video. Remember, if I show you something, it's because I seriously trust it. The company's a good company. The price is fair. I'm going to say fair because everybody needs to make some money. And I will never show you something I don't use, own, and have myself, okay? Be well, everybody. Stay safe. We'll talk soon. Bye.